Stock Touring, A1 Main, race number 2 today. You're all live at the horn. Here we go. That's a good clean start. We are underway. Lead pair starting to pull away a little bit. There is a giant pack for third. Fenimore has it. Aiden Farrell around first. Long laps off the grid. Qualifying order all the way down the field right now. No, Johnny has moved into third over Thomas sometime early in that one. Aiden now pulling out. 3-4 cars catching up to Toasty Toad. 13-7 for Aiden Farrell, the early hot lap. 14-4 for Toasty, Johnny, and Thomas. Then Josh on a 15-2, 15-3 for John and James. 17-8 for Ebert. And we haven't seen Lee's second lap just yet. 45 seconds gone by, 4:15 to go. Your leader cranking the 19s, moves on to a 21 pace. That's a red card down the back, Aiden Farrell. He runs 1.5 seconds up on Toasty, half a second to Johnny, half a second to Thomas. It's like early trouble from James here in the A1. 1 minute down, 4 minutes to go. Toasty and Johnny both on their best lap, last pass 14.1s. Down the back, Toasty in second, Johnny in third, Thomas in fourth. Only Toasty and Aiden on a 21-lap pace. It is Aiden, Toasty, and Johnny, your top three right now. Aiden by 1.8 seconds over Toasty. Aiden through the sweeper in the red at the loop. 14-1, couple of back-to-back 14-1s. Toasty a 14-0, then a 13-8. His two best laps of the race. Gap now 1.5 seconds. Down the back, your lead pair. They'll come up on traffic in the form of Josh Berry. It is Aiden, Toasty, Johnny, your top three. Thomas, John in the middle, then Josh, Ebert, and Lee. 14-0 for Johnny Fenimore as Toasty and Aiden both turn 13-9. They remain 1.5 seconds apart. Into the sweeper goes your leader. Josh gives way. It's a 13-9 for both Aiden and Toasty again. Still a second and a half apart. Johnny back by 2 seconds, 1.5 seconds to Thomas. 2 seconds to fifth place John. Then it's Josh, Ebert, and Lee. Leader at the loop, 13-9. 13-8 for Toasty. Got 1.4 seconds now. Up the crosstown, goes second place. Leader onto the back. Leader's got a bunch of open space in front of him. Toasty running an open field as well. Aiden 13-9, 14-0 for Toasty. Back to a second and a half apart. 2.5 down, 2.5 to go. Into the chicane, your lead car. Third place up the crosstown, Johnny Fenimore, 2.8 seconds. Behind second place, Toasty Tote, 13-9 for Aiden, 14-1 for Toasty, 1.7 the gap. Fenimore, 14-5, he's back by 3.3. Thomas Barnes pulling up on the third place car, 2.2 the gap to fourth. 2, 3, 4 all on 21 laps, only your leader on 22. Gap now 1.8 between 1 and 2. They both turned in 14-1s, 14-3 for Fenimore and Barnes. Wire sitting in that 5 spot, followed by Berry and Ortiz with Jones and Brandt off the field. 2 minutes remaining. Leader up the cross now. 13-9, last click for both Aiden and Toasty. To the sweeper, goes your lead car. 14-0. Toasty on a 14-4, gap now 2 seconds between 1 and 2. Leader working some very friendly traffic. Minute 30 to go. Johnny pulling a little time on Thomas. 2.5 seconds between 3 and 4. So your top three, Aiden, Toasty, Johnny. Fairly decent spread here. Closest pair is actually the lead pair. Watch it, top of the crosstown. Clear now. Toasty, 1.8 back from Aiden. Coming up on the final minute. Toasty driving very tight at the top of the crosstown. Leader through the sweeper and to the lead. 14-2 the lap. He is on 22, 5.11, 1.7 seconds up on second place. Toasty, 22, 5.14. 21s for Johnny in third, Thomas in fourth, John in fifth, Josh on 19, Ebert on 18, running 6 and 7 to round out the running field with 45 seconds to go here. Right up front and up the crosstown goes your lead car. 14-1 last click. 14-5 for Toasty, the gap 2.1. We have 32 seconds remaining on the official timer. 14-2 again for Aiden Farrell and Toasty Tote. Little friendly traffic once again for your lead car into the chicane and down the back. He goes. Aiden Farrell, horn, looking to go horn to horn. Toasty dropping to 21.5 flat, 2 seconds behind the lead car. Both those drivers turn in 14.3s. Johnny Fenimore is back by 5.5. 3 seconds more to Thomas, 4 seconds to John. Then Josh and Ebert can round out the running field in stock touring A1.
Toasty top done.
Toasty gets
Jump
caught.
done.
21.5 flatters this time. Aiden is going to take the win on 22 laps in the
Jack
A1.
Fenimore done.
Fenimore done in
done.
third. Barnes fourth. Wire fifth.
Aiden Farrell done.
Aiden Farrell winning the A1 on 22.513. 2 seconds ahead of second place car. It goes Aiden. Toasty, Johnny your top three. Thomas in fourth, followed by John, Josh, and Ebert with Lee and James off early. Race number 10, Stock Touring A2 Main. You are live at the horn. Here we go. Blue line of cars, solid race start. Qualifying order up and cross down. Thomas puts a little barrier. Almost gives up third again early. Aiden at the loop, your leader. Qualifying order as they cross the loop. Your leader in all red. Aiden Farrell down the back into the sweeper end to the loop. 30 seconds in, 13.88. 14.6 for Thomas Barnes taking the pass. We missed it quick from Toasty. That one will be okay. I'll fix it when it comes up long. He is still your number 2 car into the sweeper. Aiden Farrell 14.0. It is Aiden, Toasty, Thomas, Johnny, Josh, John, Ebert, and Lee. Still qualifying order after 3. Oh, Toasty sideways in the sweeper, losing a little time. Aiden Farrell with a big lead early. 2.1 seconds behind him at Toasty Toad. 13.82 there on lap number 4 hot lap of the race. Aiden the only car sub 14 for hot lap. And there's another one, 13.80. 14.3 is the best from second place. Toasty Toad. He sits 2.7 behind Aiden. 8/10 of a second ahead of Thomas. 8/10 more to Johnny. 1 second to John. Half a second to Josh. 5 seconds to Ebert. And I think we lost 8. He is an observer. 1:30 down. 3:30 to go. Leader, Aiden Farrell. Toast to Toast last pass with a 13.9. So they are. Oh, and Johnny Fenimore also with a 13.9 last time around. So those 3 drivers are sub 14. Thomas Barnes sits in third. Just turned into 14.2, his best so far. It's Aiden, Toasty, Thomas, Johnny, John, Josh, and Ebert. Closest pair out there, Thomas and Johnny. 2/4 second apart. Thomas in bright green up the crosstown. Johnny right behind him in blue and white. We've got under 3 minutes to go here. Your leader at the loop on a 14.0. Second place at 13.9, you got 2.6 seconds. 2 seconds more to the pair of Thomas and Johnny. Still the tightest out there up the crosstown. Bright green Thomas Barnes is your third place driver with 4th right behind him in tow. Through the sweeper they go. Johnny closing at the loop. Thomas gets a little squirrely. I think Johnny may have had to lay off there. Going right up the crosstown. Your 3-4 battle there separated by 10 feet. Leader across the loop on a 14.4. 14.3 for Toasty, gap 2.3 seconds. Leader, Aiden Farrell, the only car on 22. 21 for Toasty, Thomas, Johnny, and John. 19s for Josh and Ebert. Aiden 14.0. 14.0 for Toasty. 14.2 for Thomas and Johnny. They are now separated by 0.29 seconds. And into the chicane. Still battling it out. They'll come up on Josh Berry next. We've got a minute 50 to go. Aiden by 2.3 over Toasty. Toasty has been unable to gain time on Aiden. Aiden hasn't been able to stack any up. Aiden on a 13.9. Toasty 14.1. 2.5 seconds to gap. Longest extended several laps. 3-4. Still an amazing battle. Up across town they go. Third place, Barnes by 10 feet as they head onto the back. They are tied together down the back straight. Johnny closing in here on the inside right. And Thomas stretches it back out right there. Lap after lap, these two, super heads up. Less than 2/10 of a second. Last pass now is 3/10 of his Aiden, Toasty, Thomas in the top three. With Johnny just outside that group, followed by John, Josh, and Ebert. 1 minute to go. Final minute of this one. Now the back into the sweeper comes a battle for third. They are officially separated by 0.16 seconds. That is some fine driving between these two. And Aiden has lost all of his lead now up across now. The battle for the lead is closing in. Toasty all over the back of Aiden. We've got 33 seconds to go. Toasty now 10 feet from Aiden as they hit the sweeper into the loop. Toasty looking at the inside line. Very nicely driven there. Aiden guarding his corners as they head up the cross down. 20 seconds to go. Toasty makes the outside pass. It is Toasty's to win or lose here in A2. He is to the loop in the lead for the first time officially. 10 seconds. This will be the last lap for this pair. Toasty getting the opportunity as Aiden had a 16-second lap. Through the sweeper. Toasty takes it home.
Toasty top done. Aiden Farrell done.
Toasty and Aiden done. Everybody else will finish up. Toasty top.
Peter Ortiz done. Johnny Farrell done. Josh Berry done.
Wow, what a finish in that
All
one.
drivers are finished. John Meyer done.
It goes Toasty, Aiden, Thomas in the top three. Johnny in fourth, followed by John, Josh, Ebert, Leoff, Erlino, James.
As we just determined in discussion, Aiden and Toasty each have a 1 and a 2. So this will be for top honors, along with all the other podium positions as well. Marshall's ready. Oh, come on, Marshall's ready. Drivers ready. Race number 18, stock touring A3 Main at the horn. We are underway. Good, clean line of cars, qualifying orders. They head up the crossing. Top three starting to distinguish themselves from the second half of the field. Aiden to the loop first. Long laps off the grid, 20 seconds gone. Aiden on it right now. Pulling time as he hits the back. Toasty and Thomas. Pretty close pair. Aiden on a 14-0, 14-4 for Toasty, 14-5 for Thomas and John and Johnny. Ebert on a 16-1. Aiden, your leader by 1.2 last pass. He'll have a little more this time. 45 seconds gone, 4:15 to go. 14-1 for Aiden, 14-4 for Toasty. 1.5 seconds between 1 and 2. 6/10 to Thomas in third. 1 second to Johnny. 2.5 to John. 2.5 to Ebert. Hot lab Aiden on a 14:08. We got 1 minute down.
4 minutes left.
14-5 for Toasty, 14-9 for Thomas, 14-6 for Johnny. Toasty, Thomas, Johnny, each a second from the other. Aiden holding nearly 2 seconds advantage from his one spot. All red, Aiden Farrell at the loop on a 14-2 again. 1:15 down, 3:45 to go. 14-9s for Toasty and Thomas, 15-0 for Johnny, 14-6 for John. Ebert rounding out the running field on a 15-7. That's his best so far. Minute and a half gone by. Toasty on his best, a 14-2. He is now 2.7 seconds behind Aiden Farrell, 1.3 ahead of Thomas Barnes, with Johnny 1 second back into fourth. John 2.5, then 6 seconds to Ebert on a 15-6. Ebert keeps getting faster and faster. 1:45 down, 3:15 to go. Your leader into the chicane and on the back. He's got open field in front of him and a fast car. Toasty was faster that last lap on a 14.17. This time 14.2 for Aiden. Toasty 13.9. Car coming alive, but just 2.4 seconds of work to do. 2 seconds back to Thomas Barnes on a 14.3. His best so far. Johnny Fenwell 14.5 in the 4th. John in the 5 and Ebert the 6. 2:15 down. Coming up on halfway. Aiden on a 14.2. Toasty 14.3. They are 2.45 seconds apart. We hit the halfway point with Aiden Farrell, your leader. Toasty back by 2.5 seconds, 14-1 for Aiden, 14-2 for Toasty. Thomas Barnes holding third by 1.3 seconds over Johnny. John, 3.5 into fourth, into fifth rather, and Ebert in sixth. Hot lap remains Toasty Toast on a 13.96 with 2:15 to go. Aiden now 3 seconds up on the second place driver. Top three cars on 21, Aiden, Toasty, and Thomas. Aiden with his best lap of the race, 14.08. He goes up the crosstown in all red. Toasty Toast, next car up the crosstown, second place driver. 3 seconds back, 3 seconds to Thomas, 4 seconds to John. Johnny on a trouble lap, 17.6. John Wire is 2 seconds out of fourth and sitting in fifth. Either on a 15.5 is best so far. Aiden Farrell dialed in this one. He is 100%ing it. Every lap showing from Aiden between a 14.0 and a 14.3. We've got a minute and a half remaining. Even on a 15.4. Aiden by 3.25 over Toasty. 4 seconds to Thomas. 4 seconds to Johnny. 3.5 seconds to John after a trouble for him. And Ebert rounding out the running field. 1 minute 15 seconds to go. Leader into the sweeper. Second place into the sweeper.
This one or Michael?
Thomas Barnes maybe dropping back a bit here. He is 5 seconds behind the second place car. Good hold on third for Thomas though. 1 minute to go. Computer says a third place finish will put Thomas in third place overall. If Johnny can top Thomas in this one, Johnny will be the third place car. We've got 40 seconds to go, and Thomas holding 3.5 seconds over Thomas. Aiden, a very clean, crisp race here. He has built up 3.5 seconds. He's done it a tenth of a second at a time. Aiden Farrell is right up front, up the cross now. 14.7 last time, Toasty Toast 14.5. They are on 21, along with third place Thomas Barnes, who is now 3 even seconds ahead of Fenimore, but just 10 seconds. Johnny may not make it onto the 21st lap. He may be done on this one. 4, 3. Race is over. Finish your lap.
Johnny Fenimore done.
Johnny Fenimore done in fourth. Aiden Farrell taking home the win. Achieved victory over his TQ in this class today. Thomas and Ebert to finish.
Thomas Barnes done.
Thomas Barnes. It goes Aiden, Toasty, Thomas all with 21. In the final position, that'll mean Aiden Farrell taking the win in stock touring, Toasty Toast second, and Thomas Barnes third.